Today, we're talking about some of the best leadership advice we've ever heard. And the best part is that it doesn't even come from a Fortune 500 CEO or a best selling book. It actually comes from a third grader making her mom breakfast.
Life is beautiful.
So I saw this viral video this week where this guy is sitting in his car and he's just talking to the camera and he shares this quick story and it was fantastic. He says, "When I make my wife scrambled eggs, I always finish by shaping them into a heart on the plate before I give them to her.
That's a good hobby.
Yeah, it's just something I've always done. And the other day, my wife sends me a picture. She was home making eggs herself in the morning. She finishes them up, puts them on a plate, walks away for a second to throw something in the laundry room. She comes back to the kitchen, and the eggs are in the shape of a heart. She didn't do it, and I wasn't even home. Our daughter, who's in elementary school, had walked past the kitchen, seen the eggs sitting there, and shaped them into a heart for her mom. I had never sat my daughter down and taught her to do that. I never said, hey, here's a nice gesture you can do for someone you love. She just saw it, quietly, over years of breakfasts. And one day on her own, with nobody watching, she did it." And then he closes with one line that I love, and I want this whole episode to be about. Culture isn't taught, culture is caught. How good is that?
That is really good. Wow.
What a cool story, right?
It's a great story. Honestly, I was inspired on many different levels. One, by the husband himself, who does that for his wife. I got to start doing that for my wife. But two, this little girl and how she was influenced by what she saw and not what she heard. And I really stand by that so much. It's like your example will always be louder than any of the advice you ever give.
Yeah. I think so often we try to tell people like what to do. And I'll never forget, like, when I first dove down the personal development rabbit hole was in high school. Like, when I read my first self-help book and it was just like drinking out of a fire hose, just like, oh my God, my mind was just, it felt like I had discovered, like, how does no one else know these concepts? And so I just wanted to go to all of my other friends in high school, and anytime they were struggling with something, I would just tell them, look, you got to just do this. Like, you got to look at it this way, because I felt like this person who just knew it all because I read one self-help book. And I realized that was not a good strategy. No one likes being told what to do. They never, ever actually change. It's very rare that, you tell someone what to do and they actually go and do that thing. Our egos are just, they're not built that way.
Yeah. I think we've learned this firsthand from our parents, and we say it all the time. Like, our parents told us stuff all the time when we were kids, and we don't remember shit, but we always remember how they acted and responded to things in life. Like when our mom was told that she was laid off from her job after working at this company for 29 years, and we were all scared shitless sitting there at the dinner table while she was telling us this. And her response to us was, it's going to be okay. I'm going to make the best of this. I'm going to go back to Italy with this extra time I have, reconnect with my family, and then I'm going to find an even better job. And that's exactly what she did. And we never forget how she responded in that moment, how she moved her feet. And now every time we're faced with an obstacle in life, we always think back to that. And subconsciously, maybe we don't think back to it every time, but subconsciously, it's affected how we respond to adversity.
Yeah. Yeah. And that story is somewhere deep in our psyche and affecting us in a very big way. But speaking of like parents having an impact on kids, we've talked about like mimetic desire before, where basically we want what other people want. And we've talked about the law of reciprocation, but I found a crazy study called the Newborn Imitation Study, and it freaking blew my mind. So this guy, Andrew Meltzoff, stuck out his tongue at babies who were 6 hours old. 6 hours old.
You can't even see his tongue at that age.
They stuck their tongues back.
No way.
Okay. Look it up. They stuck out their tongues back. And what he basically was trying to prove is that imitation is hardwired into us at birth. Like, we don't learn imitation. It's actually a survival mechanism, which is why this thing is happening, which is why monkey see, monkey do. It's why this leading by example thing actually works.
I definitely subscribe to the philosophy. I don't know about this little 6-hour study with the tongue, but I definitely.
Okay, here's a more relatable example in the mimetic desire thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Why would anybody buy a Stanley water bottle or now an Owala water bottle? That's the
Yeah.
new thing. Why?
Because they saw someone else had it.
Yeah, we want to mimic what other people do. That's James Clear has a great thing. He says, we imitate the close, the many, and the powerful. So we imitate the people closest to us. We imitate the crowd, like what other people. So, for example, the Stanley thing, we want a Stanley because everyone has a Stanley, right? That's the many. And then we imitate the powerful, the people in seats of power, like, I don't know.
The trendsetters.
Exactly. The influencers, whatever. So this is happening all the time, whether we know it or not. But I feel like this episode is more in particular for the people closest to us, right? And being the example for the people closest to us. And I think this is the perfect place to land this plane with the call to action.
What do you got?
So I'm going to throw down a challenge. Got creative with this one. You ready for it?
Yeah.
It's called the 24-hour live streamer challenge.
Okay.
Okay. Your face looks like, what is this shit you're about to say? All right. So for the next 24 hours, live like there is a live stream camera on you.
Okay.
Like that guy Speed, I Show Speed.
Okay.
24 hours, the whole world is watching every single thing that you're doing. How do you act knowing that? Because the truth is, your kid or your spouse or your partner, at some point in the day, there are people watching you. And every little thing that you do is being picked up on and influencing them. So if you can act like this all the time, or at least for the next 24 hours, you'll be more conscious of those little things that you're doing.
I like it. I mean, I think
You don't look like you like it that much.
I think it's very. It's not really practical. I think I have a way of doing it just a little easier than that, which is like before you're about to do anything, just ask yourself, would you still be doing what you're about to do if whoever it is you want to influence in your life, whether you have a child, would look at this and be okay with it?
That's a good one.
So if you're about to, I don't know, throw garbage on the floor, right? It's like, would
you want
if my daughter was watching me right now, would I still do this?
And what if you don't have a kid like me?
Well, just anyone who you want to.
Yeah, would I want my nephew? Just pick someone young.
Yeah, anyone that you want to be a positive influence for in your life.
Yeah, I like that.
I think it's a little more practical than
24-hour live streamer challenge.
All right, thanks for hanging out with us. We love you.
Peace.